Bloody hell.
Just dangling off the edge, watching the float. Here, it's one of the beasts of the lake. Look at that for a big scaly fish. Look at the scales on that, that thing's huge. It's getting dark now. The pig is shining. I'm in bed, so it's out of my hands now. We just got to hope that when I fall asleep in bed soon, that I'll get woke up to that magical bite alarm screaming run that goes beep, 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 and I'll get that big girl. Who knows, eh? Who knows? What a beautiful day. Grey air's coming, no gel in the air. Just approaching, well, I'm on Linnegor's Specimen Lake, the old carp lake. And I think I'm going to do a couple of nights here. It's got to be dry, it's got to be no rain. So I might not even put a bivvy up, I might just have a couple of nights sleeping al fresco. See if I can nick a carp from here, because there is some absolutely massive carp in here. If I can nick a bite or a carp over the next couple of nights, because I've got stuff to do in the day, so I will come down in the nights for a little bit. If I can nick one, I'll be happy. But it's a bit of a gamble. I think I'm going to give it a go. I'll show you a little bit around the lake now, because it's a huge lake. It's got loads of different little channels and stuff. See if we can spot some fish. I've had a couple of stunning fish from here myself. I've had one of the original linears, I'll show you now. But it is just a stunning lake, so I'm going to switch this camera around and I'll show you the lake now, because it's huge and it's full of nice fish and it's full of very, very special fish. So yeah, I'll show you a little look around now. Just looking for signs now. Fish feeding, grubbing around, you know, fizzing, carp showing. The wind's blowing down that way, so I'm just trying to formulate a plan and bring my gear down. Probably do a couple of nights on here. Could be exciting. It is absolutely stunning here. Look at this. Stunning. It is such a stunning lake. Absolutely amazing. Goes all the way around there and over the other side and through a channel down there into another bit. Spotted a couple of fish down this corner, to be honest. Watching them lilies bang there. It's just been a big plume of fizzing come up. There's a swim there. Nobody's over this end of the lake, so I'm already formulating a plan. I don't know whether to fish it or not yet. Just not sure. Really not sure. Decisions. And here it's one of the beasts of the lake. Look at that for a big scaly fish. Look at the scales on that, that thing's huge. Wow. Yeah, this is that little swim here. I'm tempted to have that swim there as well. I'm a little bit like, there's fish here. It's nice and close fish in here. Don't know what to do, people. I don't know what to do. When you've got a carp out there swimming around that's nearly 3 foot long, potentially a 30-pounder plus. Look how wide it is. Ah, what to do? Well, there's another one behind it as well. See them out there? They are going to be very close to spawning, and them are two carp swimming around together, which isn't ideal, but there's no signs of spawning yet, which is good. Totally stuck. I think I'm just going to go for it. Thinking that one. Thinking that swim there. Sorry. Fish to the island. Oof. Might do a little bit of surface fishing as well, a bit of free line stuff. There's a couple over there again now. This place is amazing. There's another one there. See it in the weeds there, bouncing them. There's definitely a lot of fish down here. Like they're cruising around on the top. So exciting. I need to get myself one of these big girls. I'm going to pack the stuff up, get it on the wheelbarrow, and I'm getting down here. Job done. Change of plan again. This is now the pleasure lake. There's nobody on this half of the lake. So what I might do is come and have a few hours here on this lake, try and get a couple of carp out, and then do some sea fishing in the morning. Oh, there's a carp down there then, you can see it moving. Do some sea fishing in the morning, and then get back on the big carp lake on the night. So you got like Pleasure Lake, all night carp fishing and sea fishing in this video. You got a right mixture. I think that's what I've got to do. See them swirling around here. We might even do a bit of surface fishing if I can get them up. I think I'm going to go and plonk myself on here for a few hours. Yeah, that's it. Plan made for this video, people. I'm going to fish the Pleasure Lake now, tonight. Well, it's about 2 o'clock. Fish it till about 7ish. Get sea fishing tomorrow. Do some float fishing for wrasse and other species. Maybe chuck a big fish rod out. And tomorrow night, I'll jump on the carp lake and see if we can get an absolute whacker, like the grand finale at the end. Stay with me, people. This is going to be a cracker. Let's do it. So let's get some bait going. I am going to take some floating dog biscuits down just in case I can sneak one off the top. Now, I'm not going to be chucking freebies out, maybe the odd one or two, and there's nobody near me. Because the last thing you want is to chuck a load of them on. This mix here is going to last me the next days and more, and I'm going to use it on the big lake tomorrow evening too. So I'm going to get on that big lake for you tomorrow. See if we can get one of the real big fish. Soak some of that, give that 15-20 minutes, then we're going to add some of the pellet, and we're going to put some sweet corn in. We're going to take them separate. So yeah, we'll get some bait rolling. So this should be fun. It's a beautiful day. Got the old nipples out. Hey, GK Chinese nipples. So yeah, what we're doing some pleasure fishing for some carp. We're going to go into some sea fishing tomorrow, all in the same video, mind. Could have done separate videos. We're going to rock it all into the same one for you, and then we're going to do a night on the carp tomorrow. So it's a lot of time and effort gone into this video, so for that alone, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, thank you. It's free. Right, let's see if we can get one of these scaly fish then. So that's what I want, a scaly one. A mirror carp, a scaly one, little chunky one. So we've got the first one, no monster, definitely no monster. Wet the fish up. Stunning fish though. Hey, easy tiger. Stunning fish, yeah. Take that, won't we? Right, get a quick picture of him and get it back. Well, I ain't even going to get a picture. I'm going to get him back straight away because it's far too warm to have fish out. So let's get him straight back. Well, I was sampling a new hook bait today for the first time, and the bites was literally coming within seconds of the bait going into the water.
Yell.
Instant that was. Oh no! It's just come out. What was that, 3 seconds? That was a big fish. The float was in 3 seconds. Nothing I could do about that. And this bite was even quicker, probably 2 seconds or so. I think I'm onto a winner here. Bloody hell. Just hit the water again, about a second. Didn't even get to sit down. Could be onto something here. Some lovely scaly one as well. You off, are you? I'll see you again, yeah? Probably 3 or 4 inch over depth. So she's just sort of laid down on the bottom. Come on, baby. Come on. I got my scaly one. Trying a new bait today. I ain't telling nobody what it is, but the last 2 times I've dropped that float in, the float has disappeared. That time before I sat down, the other time before where I just got literally snagged off in the weeds was seconds. And you know what? I'm not telling anybody this one because I'm not. This is my secret this time. I shared the worms, shared the mussels, I shared the prawns. I'm on to the next thing, and this one's my secret because it's working like... Yes. I am well happy with this one, people. Well happy. Wanted one of these little chunky mirrors, scaly ones, and I got one. Ready? Bad boy little fish this. Always gonna tense. You ready? You ready? She comes. Wow. Yes, this is the one I come for. We've got sea fishing tomorrow, and we're on the big lake tomorrow where the fish grow like, the carp grow like 4 times the size of this one. This is like a baby carp. The ones we're after tomorrow would, well, yeah, the bellies on the carp are bigger than this fish put together. Look at them scales. Yes, let's go. Get this back. My new bait is working a treat. Happy days. Remember, people, fish care is pretty much essential. So always take your fish back to the water. It's something that you can just quite easily swim out of, where you won't drop it. Look at the scales on the top of that one. This is where I wanted them big scales. Look at that. Wow, there you go, baby. I'm a happy lad. It's not over yet as well. It's not over. I'm happy. We hit smoothhound yesterday, sea fishing. We hit the scaly one today. We're back out sea fishing tomorrow. Then we're going for the big carp tomorrow night, the grand finale. The big 20-30 pounder. Can we do it? Listen, why are you hissing at me? I was here fishing and you've decided to come from the other end of the lake. Come here and set camp right up next to my rod. It's not my fault, is it? Is it? And some food. Let's get the girl some food. Oh, I'm trying to be nice. Bloody hell. People these days. Listen, get that down yet. Bit of pellet and corn. Better? Nice? Good duck. Goose, geese, whatever you are. But they're well smart, aren't they? Mother duck said, quack, 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 quack. They get out my swim, because I've been baiting that margin up there. When you plop your big goosey ass back in there, you're going to scare all my fish. So, scran your food and sling your duck. Ta-ta! And still, the bites was pretty much instant. Really top session this. Loads of bites, powerful fish. Struggled to get some of them in. Oh no! I'm being beat up properly. I can't handle these fish. No! Fishing heavy gear, good hooks, good line. Losing some big fish today, people. Hard to take, you know. What can you do? Lost a couple of big fish. A couple of very big fish. Keep plodding on, eh? Keep trucking. Truffling. This is where I put some bait earlier. Now I could scare all these fish away here now trying to show you, but I feel as if I have to show you. Keep looking down here. Oh, look at them. Wow. That's a big ghosty. And another. There's loads there. Look at that for a ghost carp. Wow. Right. I'm going to drop a bait in. Don't want to move too fast because they might see me, so I'm going to slowly fizzle out, get away from them, because if they see me, that'll spook. Right, I'm out of the way now. I'm out of the way. Right, did you see them? There's a scaly one and there's a big ghosty as well. So I'm going to lower a bait in now. Oh, no, 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 no. No, go away. Go away. Go away. Right, this could be fun. Right, hopefully I don't scare them. They're gonna scare my fish. The ducks are absolutely killing it. The little... I think the fish will be used to the ducks though. I'm gonna drop this bait in. We should get a quick take here. It's exciting. Those ducks are really making it hard. No! No! Bait's gone. Right, we're not having fun. We've hooked one and lost it. And we've just spooked them again. You can see all the swirls down there. I think we've got one more chance here, then we're going to spook them all off. Oh, there's a big one there again. Right, it's exciting. It's so exciting when you consider fish. Right, come on, we got this, people. I'm hoping now that the fish are back. Because, oh yes, look. I don't know, a lot of you are going to be saying it's hooker duck. It's what is it? Mud pigs, pets and whatever. But I like this type of fishing too, people. There's a lot of fish down here now, but I'm, you know, I want one of them certain chunky ones. There's so many fish down there now. Look at that. You might see one in a minute. Look. Look at them. There's no fisherman who can't get excited by that. That's that ghosty again. There's a big ghosty there. We're gonna get that ghosty. And he's truffling away on the bottom. There he is again, look. Truffling. Truffling. There he is, look. I don't know if you can see him through the phone, but I can see him through here. He's just to the right of shot now, just going under the bush. I need to get this phone on the tripod and catch one. The hook's just come out, but the fish is in the net, so we got it. It's only a little one. I didn't want this one because it spooked the others, but take it, yeah. Just going to very quickly show it you because it is a warm day. I don't want this fish to be out of the water for more than like 20-30 seconds. I will quickly show it you. And it's angry, it's going to flap. It's going to flap. I will quickly show it you. Nice fish, look at that. That might have been that ghosty coloured one, you know. Think. It's a beautiful fish, isn't it? Look at this, look at the scales on it, the way he glows. That could have been that ghosty colour one. There was some fish there then about 3 times the size of this. And we caught the run to the litter, but it doesn't matter. Because I'm happy with that. Right, let's get this back because it's warm. We'll go for another. What I will say is there's a little bit of damage on the scale there. I don't know if that was done with the fight I've had or something previous. There is a little bit of damage there. Fish care is key. Let's calm the fish down. Make sure, like, whenever you get a lifted scale or something like that, always treat the fish. So that will help it heal quicker now. Stop any infections or anything. It could have been in the fight where I done that. It could have been a previous injury. You'll never know. Always. You know, add a little bit of fish care onto it, just rub it in like that. So that will help the fish heal. It's like when you get a cut and you put some antiseptic on, or you clean your cut out, the fish needs it too. So that fish will heal very nicely now. So let's get it back. Beautiful fish though, that, isn't it? Stunning little fish, stunning. Now then, where's that big ghost carp? Surely he can't be far away. We got a fishy. fighting hard, this one, for a small one. Bosh! Camera shy, this one. Wow, look at the colours on that. Look at them colours. Stunner. That's a tench, we'll have that. Ain't caught a tench for a while, that's nice. It's a nice tench now. Really nice tench. Bosh. I haven't caught a tench for about a year or so. There's some lovely tench in here, and I've just managed to get my hands on one. Look at this for a fish. Oh God, I love a tench. Look, here's his fin, look. Da, 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 da. That is a stunning fish, isn't it? Fin perfect. Wow, I'm well happy with that. Well happy with that. That's a quality fish, that is. Really, you don't know how much I've made up with this tench. Slimy, slippery, can't even hold it. Cover me in slime like I'm in the middle of a slime fest. But let's have another look at him. Oh, it's a beauty, isn't he? Look at the paddle on the back of that. Wibble wobble, wibble wobble. What a session this is turning out to be. Look at the fins on them though. They are stunning fish, tench. I love tench. Over the moon with that, really am. Thank you, Lake, for offering me these slimy mofos. Well, it's now the next day. It's about dinner time, and I'm just going to go and do a bit of float fishing on the Menai Straits underneath the Menai Bridge on high water. Fishing for anything that takes a little bait, really. Could be wrasse, pollock, some small species. Could a bass or something, you don't know what's going to take a bit of luck there. Could be anything, but targeting the mini ones, but anything could come along. And I might put a big fish rod out. There was a good little session on the carp bike last night. Once I'm finished doing this float fishing today, I'll assess the weather and the situation and see where we're going tonight. So I was going to go on the carp lake, which is just over there, but it's looking a bit wet. It's a bit cloudy. It's dropped a bit chillier, so I don't know yet, but something will happen. So stick with me. Let's go. catch some Menai straight monsters on a little tiny hook. This is where I'm going to be doing a bit of float fishing underneath the mighty Menai Bridge. Seacoast Safaris. You alright, mate? Scared him. I'm just going to be float fishing around here. Got them worms I picked up yesterday. Still about a couple hours off height, comes right up to where this seaweed is. I'm just going to float fish bits of worm, bits of whatever, just up and around here, just see if we can nick a little fish. Stunning here though, isn't it? Do like it here. Do like it. There's a lot of tourists about because it's a hot spot. So it gets busy. There's nobody fishing, so I might just sit there, dangle my trotters off the end, wang the float in. See all the little fish down there on the side? There's life here. They are tiny, tiny fish though. Tiny, tiny fish. Let's have a little look over here. And this is the other side of the bridge. It's such a stunning place. It really is. Might do a bit of float fishing around here because it gets quite deep by the bridges. But there's a little bit of slack water around the other side of the bridge, I'll show you. And the float tends to sit there. Well, it's just an amazing place, isn't it? How clear the water is. Stunning here. Hopefully see a big bass or something go past in a bit because I have got all my lures with me and it's nice and clear. What's that? What's that? I think it was a jellyfish, was it? Yeah. Oh, I thought I seen something then. I was getting all excited. All excited I was, our kid. Yeah, the water comes up to about here. It's a big tide as well, so I'm not in a rush. It's ideal. Wow. Love the history of this place. The best thing is I can park it right there. So we might chuck some of these in a bit as well. Different sizes. These are the quite expensive lures, some of these to be fair. Some of these are like 17 or 18 pound each. That's what they are. Not really one for lure fishing though, I will have a dabble here and there. Might have a dabble in a bit. So this is the setup I'm running. Shimano reel, little match reel on Nash dwarf rod. Got a tiny little hook. Gonna be fishing bits of these fresh black lug. We've got an SSG shot, probably about 8 inch above the hook, just to send it right down. And on the business end, we're fishing about 6 foot deep to start with on one of these floats. You should see that float go bump, disappear. As I say, you got this little bit of slack here. There's the current. A little bit of slack here, so we can start off fishing about 6 foot and see what happens, while constantly keeping my eyes open for a bass or something to swim through. So I will get that lure rod out in seconds. Can't believe the amount of jellyfish coming through here. There's loads of little minnow fish, like about 1 inch or ½ inch long. But yeah, right, let's get the rod in. I'm going to fish off camera for a little bit, and as soon as I get the first bite, I'll put the camera on. So filming what could potentially be like 4 hours of no bites. But we'll start without the camera. As soon as something happens, I'll switch it on for you. Let's do it. Just dangling off the edge, watching the float. Been fishing about half an hour now, not had a bite. So I might need something else as a backup plan from here. Might get back on the carp, might do something else, I don't know. But still, what a beautiful day to be out. Really, really is. I know I'll keep saying it, but it's stunning. It is absolutely stunning. Yes! Beautiful, aren't they, them? Absolutely stunning, that little wrasse. That was worth coming for. Absolutely made up. Float fished under my feet. The float disappeared. Bosh. Over the moon with that. Over the moon with that little fish. Really, really am. Yes. And off he goes. It's not a blank. Buzz in. Get in. Yes. But if there's one, there should be more. That's my theory. So it's pretty much game over. Fish somewhere else. I really should explain why it's game over. This is about an hour and a half after I caught the fish now. The tide started to run through and it was just pulling the float out the way. So it's time to get on that big carp lake. This should be fun. game over, the tide's turned, it's blowing everything out the way. Now I genuinely do not know if I'm going to be on carp, catfish, smooth hounds, bullhuss, bass. I don't know what I'm doing tonight yet. I'm going to assess, and you will see in this video, but I don't know what yet. Got to do something, even if it's just an hour somewhere to catch something. I've had a few fish in this video so far, I've had a few nice carp, we've had the wrasse. Don't know, I've changed my mind a lot, so next time you see me, I'll have a plan. Ta-ta! Well, the plan has been made. Just about to go for the big gates to the big lake. I'm going for the big fish. This is all or nothing. End to the video. It's going to be a grand finale with a monster carp, or it's still going to be a good video because I'm sleeping outside on my bed tonight under the stars. I'm going to have a nice night out, just chilled. But yeah, I'm hoping for the big finale. Wish me luck, people. So this is where I am from previous experience. When the sun's down on here, the fish normally sit around the side, but I haven't fished this lake for nearly a year, since last summer. But when I did fish it, the last fish I caught from here was the original zip linear, and it's an absolute cracker of a fish. And yesterday, that fish got caught. I think it was from this swim. So it's like a little sign in it to get down. Just having a little look now. I do like this swim though. I really do like this swim. I think it's going to be this one. I think I'm going to just set my bed up there, sleep underneath these trees. So I've got to be off early in the morning. Well, not early, about half 7, 8, got stuff to do. But this ain't a bad swim either. Just looking for signs, carp, whatever. Just looking. Something's drawing me to that swim. Job done. I'm drawn to this one. That's it. It's unanimous. Set the bed up there out the way. Put the bite alarms there. Well, that's it. I'm spending the night there, sleeping, roughing it on a bed. Let's see if I can catch one from here. So I'm going to go back up to the caravan now, get the rods and stuff, and be back down here for the night in a bit. That's what bites I'm going on tonight. Do you know why? Because they're pink like a pig, and I want to catch a fat pig. And I call them mud pigs carp. Maybe it could happen, you know. Right, this is the rig I'm on. Caught a curved shank. Quite a long hair because they're pretty big fish. They're going to suck it back 2 or 3 inches into the mouth anyway. Sharp as you like. Just a normal knotless knot. Coming down to the lead. We've got one of them. And what I'd like to point out is, you know, when you get your tail rubbers and you clip it on, you don't want to push it all the way over them. So if your lead does get stuck, yeah, so it can happen. It's a bit awkward to do this one hand. If your lead goes like that, it just pops off so quick. So you just want to push your tail rubber over just that first little bump. Then it can disengage the lead and the fish is safe. This is the way the bait started out. Pink, like Miss Truffles. So Miss Truffles, pink. But what I've done is I wanted it to look a bit different. So I've chopped it down. So it's not like a ball. It just looks different. Different. Barbless hook. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to clip my lead back on now. I'm going to get it out because there's fish in the swim. And both rigs are going to be exactly the same as this. Just simple knotless knots on Corda end trap. Just stripped a little bit off there. Look, as you can see, just stripped a little bit off. So what that does is it gives the hook a little bit of flexibility. Gives the air a little bit of flexibility. It's so simple. And yeah, see if we can get one. I'll get back to you when the rods are in. Been fishing about an hour now. Nothing's happened. Just tied some PVA bags up, I'll show you in a second. But tonight's snacks: water, dairy milk, Pepsi, Jaffas and Munch to Munch with my magic. Ready for it? You ready for it? I'm secretly a unicorn. I love that bag. Anyway, got nothing going on. We got Truffles the pig. She's going to light up soon because she's a solar light. And we've got Baby John's magic rock. We've got Truffles in the magic rock. There is a bivvy over there, but nobody's in there tonight, so the lake is empty apart from me. That's a desolate bivvy, nobody's there. Fox Micron alarms, down to 2 Nash Dwarfs, down to 2 Shimano bait runners. Got all the gear, got the big net, got the water to wet the fish, we got the pellet mix, we got the cradles, the fish care, the barra, we got the bed, but we got no fish. So I've got a plan. I'm only fishing with these two rods, literally just there and there. But I have seen, I've been keeping my eye on the water, in between them lily beds there, there's a lot of movement, a lot of fizzing, a lot of fish crashing. And then out towards them ones there, really far out, to be fair. I didn't really want to be fishing far out, but I'm seeing far too many signs that the fish are like there and there, like sort of not around here where I'm fishing. So, knocked a couple of PVA bags up. What a PVA bag is, when this hits the water, that mesh, what's holding all the pellets together, will dissolve. So if you put your hook through there, or put your rig through it and then tuck your rig in, when that hits the bottom like that, that bag will dissolve, and then where your hook bait is, you got a good spread of pellets around your bait. Now, these are pretty big. It's a good handful, lads. But they're pretty big PVA bags, these. But it's all I've got out there. I'm not just throwing a little stick over a mix already. They're literally solo bags what are going out there on their own. So they've got to be big. I can't just put a little bit of a mix out. I've got to put a big cacadoom. So I'm going to give these rods another 10 or 15 minutes. And just before dark, I'm going to hook one of them on each rods. I'm going to go bosh. And I'm going to go bosh. I'm going to send them out for the night. Just see what happens. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else though. Just like hell would I want to be anywhere else. Have you seen the views I've got here? This is what I'm going to be looking at to sleep tonight. I'm going to be sleeping there. My views for tonight, I'm going to be looking up there. It's absolutely lovely. So yeah, did fancy this swim. I'm just hoping one of them rods go brrrr. But it ain't going to happen yet. But we've even got the big scales. We've even got the Corda Reuben Eaton's Corda ready to rock and roll. Not seen many fish close in though. Let's look at this for a light though. And this lake goes through a little channel there. I don't know if you can see. I'll try and show you. Goes into a channel into another part there. It goes into a channel around there into another big part of the lake. And then round here, it probably don't look like a very big lake from where I am. It's a really big lake, and it's wild. Look at this, like jungle habitat. And this lake here goes round into another big bit, and then if you want to come round here, can't really come no further because I shouldn't be no further than this away from my rods, but I will quickly show you, but I can't really go no further. It goes all down there as well, and then it goes through that island over there and round. It's like, it's bloody huge. It's a lot bigger than it looks. It's a nice bit of timber, look. I could just swim with that. But yeah, I shouldn't really be far away from my rods like this, to be fair, so I'm going to get back. Just want to show you the lake. But yeah, come on. It's got something rocking and rolling, come on. You dares, you dares. Well, the rods have just gone back out now. It'll be dark soon. I've got my little black friend there. Everything's ready. Everything's ready. Just waiting for that rod to go. But if it doesn't happen, we've had a good couple of days fishing, haven't we? We started off on the Pleasure Lake. We had a scaly one. We had the ghosty, big ghosty. We lost a couple of big ones as well. We had that nice tench, cracking tench that was. Went and done a bit of float fishing. Had an hour or two on Menai, which was good, very good as well. Just even if we didn't catch nothing there, it was all right. It was nice scenery, but we did manage to get that wrasse on the float, which was good. First fish I've caught from the sea this year on a float. And now we're back here, trying for an absolute unit. Like I say, the last fish I had from like I say, the last fish I had from this lake was this one, the original zip linear. And I know he got caught from this swim last night. Now obviously I'm not going to catch that fish because he got caught last night. But just who knows. I've got to be up and out of here about 6:30, 7 in the morning. It's got some stuff to do. But who knows. Imagine if it just ripped off now and you had... But I don't expect too much from this lake because it's not easy. It's not easy. You catch fish from here, but it's not like one of them lakes you can turn up to and just catch a fish every day. Wow. you hear that then over there? I told you the further out. Mmm. 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 Come on. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? Because if one of them rods go off, it could be potentially the biggest carp I've ever caught in my life. It is exciting. It is exciting. But what can you do? What do you reckon, Miss Truffles? Miss Truffles? We're going to catch a fish. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Johnny boy. We're going to catch a fish. Oh, yes. Come on. Come on. We can do this. Oof. 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 There's fish in the area. There's ducks in the area. Dinner. Yes, Miss Truffles, you like that swim up. It's getting dark now. The pig is shining. I'm in bed. Lovely evening though, to be fair. There's not a cloud in the sky. There's going to be some amazing stars out tonight. Just hoping some point tonight or early in the morning that something gives. But I stuck to my words for this video because I was unsure about to come tonight. It's got a long day tomorrow. I've got to be up and off about 6 o'clock, 6:30. Then I've got quite a lot of stuff to do. Then I've got a long drive, then other stuff. Just like tomorrow is absolute chaos for me. But I've put the effort in for this video, people, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So I've stuck to my words. We've done 3 different venues, from freshwater on the pleasure lake to saltwater, float fishing, then back here again. And it's been tough, but the first 2 venues we caught fish. This is like the grand finale, but I'm not sure, you know. I'm doing all I can. The rigs are right, the baits are right, I'm in the right spots, I think. I've seen fish. So it's out of my hands now. We just got to hope that when I fall asleep in bed soon, that I'll get woke up to that magical bite alarm screaming run that goes beep, 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 and I'll get that big girl. Who knows, eh? Who knows? But like I say, what a time to stay out. The bats are all circling me. I don't know if you can see them. There's bats everywhere. It's stunning. So fingers crossed, yeah. I'll let you know if anything happens. If not, I'll see you in the morning. Well, it was a very quiet night. Good sleep though. Very good sleep. So I'm gonna have a slow pack up now. If nothing happens within the next 5 or 10 minutes, it was a blank on the carp lake. See you all in the next video.